At the Capitol, a bill to change how a state panel addresses ethics complaints has passed the House unanimously, and so far no senator has raised objections. Still, though, a government watchdog group is concerned that there could be dangerous consequences that people should know about. Our Capitol correspondent Alexis Maroney has more on the possible changes for ethics investigations.
A bill to change how ethics investigations are handled in Louisiana is moving swiftly through the Capitol, though some worry it could have unintended consequences.
But I think when people figure out what's going on, I do think there'll be two reactions. There'll be people who are angry, and then people just say, well, yeah, this is just Louisiana.
Stephen Procopio is the president of the Public Affairs Research Council of Louisiana. He says a bill to change the ethics code would make it more difficult to look into elected officials.
You have the governor supporting this bill, and you also have legislators who are very sympathetic to people that face ethics charges, because that's also something that they might face, or they've had friends or colleagues that they have as well.
The bill, as he described it, is mostly harmless, except for a few key points. It would require the ethics board to first determine whether there is a valid reason to investigate, and also consider the cost. Then, at least 2/3 of the board would have to vote to take up the complaint.
And so you need to do the investigation to see if you have evidence, but you need evidence before you even have the investigation. It is clearly designed to make sure all but, the most obvious things caught on camera are going to be investigated.
The bill's author, Representative Bo Boyer, said during committee that it gives due process to those who have complaints brought against them.
So that they understand what they are being charged with, the timelines, giving them fair and adequate time to be able to respond.
Procopio says despite his disagreements, the bill's not all bad.
That's not to say there couldn't be some improvement to the ethics code, and I think there's some things in there, and I think there's things that the Ethics Commission does anyway that just aren't codified, so putting them in law I don't have a problem with. But I think this is way going past all of that.
The bill is still awaiting action on the Senate floor. If it passes, it'll head to the governor's desk. At the Capitol, Alexis Maroney, WBRZ News 2.